Hello, beautiful souls. Let's get into it, okay? I mean, through my spiritual journey, guys, and I know some of you don't get it. Trust me, I'm okay with the ones that don't get it, right? But I want to talk about my journey. You know, there's a lot of things that has happened in my world, right? Where I felt bitter, I felt angry, I felt I had just outrage, okay? And I was doing my best to process a lot of it, but I think I couldn't get to the bottom of it because I didn't take. And like I was saying, right? We be knowing, like, but because of loyalty, right? Or attachment, whatever you may call, we hold on to, right? And we get so frustrated. Well, I'm not gonna say we. I get so frustrated, and I be like this, right? What I've learned to do, guys, and trust me, it did not happen overnight. You are not gonna get it overnight, okay? It takes work, right? But what I learned, right? If so and so came into my life, they came into my life for a reason, a purpose, right? It's either I had to learn something in that relationship, or I had to teach that person in whatever shape or form. It doesn't mean you, and you have to learn, we have to learn from each other, right? And sometimes we get so caught up on what the person did, right? Or what happened, that we don't take the time to see the lesson we were supposed to learn from that person, right? And I have to honestly say to you guys, through this spiritual awakening journey, right? I see things so different. So different now, right? And sometimes I even like cry because I get so emotional because I'm like, what the fuck, right? If you are not on a journey, you may not relate to what I'm saying, but I know everybody is on a journey in one shape or form. The moral to the story is, guys, right? Everyone you ever was friends with, you came into communication with, whatever relationship, right, you've had with this person, and you and this person no longer speak, or the person has crossed over, like whatever, right? Go back and see why you and that person was friends. Go back and really, how you can say, really like sit down and ponder on like, what did I get from, did it really, and guys, like I was saying, go down, remember why you and so was friends, right? Remember what the good things, right? Remember what that person bring out in you, okay? And go back and see and be like, so-and-so and I was friends, and when I was friends with so-and-so, or when I was in a relationship with so-and-so, or whatever it is, or when I was at that job, right? I'm telling you, if you go back and process half of the people you've ever met and jobs you ever had, right? Or relationships you ever been in, right? I know you learned a lesson. I know you learned a lesson. You learned a lesson on why that person was your friend or your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You learned why you had to relocate. You learn from that, right? And I'm going to keep it real. That's after you let all the anger go, or you let all the bullshit that the surface BS. Once you let all the surface BS go and you really sit back and think like, why was I so connected with so and so? Why did me and so hit it off so well, right? What did so and so bring out in me? And that's what I've been going through. I've been going through and I guess I went through the angry stage, the being upset and questioning why, and everything else that comes under that umbrella, right? I stopped questioning it. I stopped, blaming, and basically I took accountability, right? And through that, what I've learned is I know why certain things happen the way it happened. And once you take accountability and you really understand why that bond was there, why that relationship was there, what did you learn from it, why when you was around that person you had so much fun and it was so cool, and what did this person teach you? You understand what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I was angry because of a lot of ways I felt like I gave myself all of myself, and I felt like I didn't get that in return. And it made me feel bitter and angry for a very long time. But after me processing why some of my friendships, or why I had to relocate, why I needed to change some things that wasn't working for me, why did I let go of some of those layers it was hindering me. It wasn't doing anything for me. It wasn't bringing me anything. So sometimes we have to go back on, why did I meet this person? And I keep telling you guys, we're not dwelling on the bad, why it didn't work, how it worked, okay? I'm just saying sometimes you friend with someone, you may think that, oh, I didn't get nothing from this relationship. I was the only one giving, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, you got something from that relationship. As much as you was getting something, they were getting something from you too. But due to ego and everything else that we hold on to, layers of crap that no longer serve us, that's not doing a damn thing for us, we hold on to that instead of trying to learn the lesson or trying to be thankful for that moment, what we learned at the time we learned it. Why did I meet so and so? You understand what I'm saying? We so focused on this motherfucker, this bitch, da 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 da. We don't take the time to be thankful for having that person for that period. That's why now, guys, I see everyone and everything as a lesson. Everything as a lesson, okay? I see it's either I had to learn something, which the ones that I guess, trust me, I went down and I learned what I had to learn. I see where I needed to take accountability. I processed a lot. So it's the same thing. Always keep the good memories of the person you have. Remember the conversations. Remember what the good times. You understand what I'm saying? And don't feel like if you met somebody it didn't work out, or you met somebody they crossed over, whatever. Oh, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. Don't go too deep. Just stay on the good memories. Stay on that path. Remember all the great times. Okay, I promise you will feel much better about